We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Sky Sox. Detroit attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. David Price gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Stepping in, Harold Castro, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Detroit, the third baseman, Harold Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat.
First pitch, 7-11.
Whoa, that's down.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jordy Mercer.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Lifetime versus David Price. He's gone 2 for 5. First offering on its way. A very warm 85 degrees as we begin play tonight. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 1-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 from Price. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. Bichette gathers it in. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
2 out, nobody on. Just missing here, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A bouncer up the middle. Bichette's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Ivan Nova gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Here's the pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Two and one now to Mookie. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Stewart is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. One out, nobody on. To first. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's C.J. Cron now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
C.J. Cron.
First offering on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball inside.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Now here's the pitch.
Watch out. It's 3-1. We got
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Betts at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That is it. The catcher, Austin Romine.
Next up for Detroit, Austin Romine. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now the first pitch here from Price. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Romine, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. One left for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Grandal stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. Is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
So digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest fifth in the American League home run race.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
And that misses for ball one. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that is off the wall in right field. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Yastrzemski, the runner at second with one away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
The 1-2.
That's ball two. I got to count 2
Runner at second here with one man out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Greg Garcia waits on deck. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate, Greg Garcia. He swings and misses. Throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Colorado Springs is out in front here, 1-0. Next for the Tigers, Daz Cameron, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Travis Demeritte.
Now at the plate, Travis Demeritte comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Still 1-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Harold Castro.
So coming to the plate, Harold Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. A runner on first with 2 away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. From the stretch. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. A ball and no strikes. Two down, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. The set and the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The set and the 2-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yasiel Puig.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, outside.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And that misses 2-2. Now the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Mercer. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now that the right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a base hit, make him 1 for 2 in this one. So some real problems out there at that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hard hit to first, and a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit, and both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
The catcher, number 28. Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Clearly, they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
2 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count still. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. This is line to left. Stewart is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Sky Sox lead it 3-0. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0. Cron, once a Minnesota Twin. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Here's the 2-1 from Price.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Line drive to left. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s. 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate now, Kristen Stewart. As he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Sky Sox on top 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Line toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
So now to the plate, Luke Voit, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Greg Garcia.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here, and he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-0 home. Here's a liner caught at first by Crone, and that will become out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Man at second here with 2 away, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So striding in, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope, upstairs.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Striding in once again, Des Cameron. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch here from Price. And a good changeup there by Price as he jumps ahead, strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Travis Demeritte.
Ready now, Travis Demeritte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still down 3-0. In now is Yasiel Puig. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball, 2-1 now.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Racing back the left fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Mookie. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they move on top 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Corey Dickerson. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And that will be all for Ivan Nova. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jordan Zimmerman will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 27, Jordan Zimmerman.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. Yasmani Grandal is on deck. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Zimmerman comes set. Here's the 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Dickerson rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Zimmerman stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Just hung in there on that one. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 23 for him thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Into the box, Luke Voigt,
The first baseman,
as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Sky Sox are out in front here, 7-0. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Harold Castro. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to center field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
now batting, the second baseman, Jordy Mercer.
Digging in once again, Jordy Mercer. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the pitch.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Coming to the plate now, Greg Garcia. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The second baseman, Greg Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Demerit will be there to make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Ready once again, Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now, everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig as he grounds one briskly to short. And that's the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Seventh inning ready to roll. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, C.J. Cron. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
The 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. As Price starts in with a strike, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Standing in now, Kristen Stewart. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Tigers fail to make any noise. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Rony Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Rony Garcia.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
Mookie.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. From the stretch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
A runner at second, nobody out. swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The 3-2 one more time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Runner at second here with one man out. Swung on and missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A pause, and the 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Into the box, Nico Goodrum. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Now Price is 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Softly hit to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, the center fielder.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. So striding forward now, Des Cameron 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Puig. But he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here, so that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Michael Lorenzen gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Right there.
Into the box, Travis Demeritte, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Betts, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Harold Castro. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 3-0 now. Two out, nobody on. Three and 1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
So stepping in, Jordy Mercer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slow little roller to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Colorado Springs is out in front 8-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in now, Luke Voit.
Colorado Springs. The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Voit.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Garcia.
At the plate, Greg Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 home. 1-1 to count. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Romine is under it, and the inning is over. We'll see Miguel Cabrera leading off when we get back. We've played 8 full. The Sky Sox are out on top 8-1.
Leone Kella enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, C.J. Cron, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Pitch popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Romine.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Romine. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Well executed fastball right at the knees.
Got him. Detroit, good night.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Sky Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. David Price earns his 8th victory of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. His record is now 8-7. The save to David Price. The loss goes to Ivan Nova, his 7th loss of the season.